Welcome to the stream. Today we're going to be building Mr. Lego Man. Hey man.
We're supposed to be doing his hat today. And I feel like the hat should be like the grand finale. You know, like he's got his legs, his torso, his arms, his head. They have the hat coming on next. So I'm like, no. We save the hat for last. That's like his crown for this guy. If you haven't seen my videos on this, this is the creepy nightmare of a set that 71% of people said is
horrifying.
Horrifying. Yeah, we gave him some custom eyes yesterday in the stream we were doing. Stuck with the black though. This is what he's meant to have. And today I'm going to be giving him at least one arm. I'd like to do two. It depends how much I yap and how much building we do. But you can see how many pieces that we have left here. And it's a lot. These are all going to be his arms. This is going to be his hands. And then this is his hat. His hat's kind of a build. I was looking at this. His hat's kind of a build like BB-8. Check this out, Clark, man. If we go back, you can see like the style of this. But if you look at that, remember how we built BB-8?
Oh, yeah, it's really like BB-8.
And BB-8's build kind of sucked, to be honest. So the hat's going to blow, which is kind of what also led me to the conclusion that I should build the arm today. But the arm's not much better, kid. If you go down here, if we scroll down, look, there's a little beanie thing at the top of his hat. But that's what his arm's going to look like. So we're building a right arm. So now he can hold a knife when he comes into your bedroom in the middle of the night. He can come after you.
What's his eyes supposed to have?
Those are his eyes. Oh, but I did something funny yesterday.
I thought you said custom.
I did a custom eye. Let me show you what I did. If I can find the parts.
Oh, you did.
So I took these and put them on there. We'll do a before and after. I'll show you what this looked like. Clark's gonna love this. So that's what I did yesterday, and we did a bunch of funny stuff. But this is what I do.
He has just a gray speck.
The black one's kind of terrifying a little bit.
Menacing.
We're gonna stick with the black ones though. Leave that on there. I think that may be worse. I can't live this life, Clark man.
Hello there.
Speaking of which, Clark man is with us today. You may have noticed.
Oh, hello there.
Where were you yesterday, bro? I was down here streaming.
I was at my friend Lexi's house, and I fell almost on my nose by jumping off my old equipment that he said.
I didn't punch him out. You guys might. Let me see. It was like right here between his face. I gave him a nice little. Pow.
Oh, I did.
That's what happened actually.
That didn't happen.
I was like, tell him you fell down the stairs.
But we were playing on the playground, and I like, oh no, and then we were running away from Lexi, and then we fell down, and then I'm like, oh no, Lexi's after us, and then I was sitting down on the edge where the monkey bars are, and then I flipped forward, and then the other time I was fine, but
that time was no good.
Yeah, gravity actually killed me almost.
You know what I noticed while you were talking about this?
What?
If you stand straight like this, and then you kind of look this way, look towards my camera, you guys look exactly alike. I just noticed this. I can't even tell you apart. I tried putting the arm onto you, but you already have one. You should go get some blue overalls and a red shirt. Hey, you just turned my light off, bro. Now no one can see. How dare you? This is good help is so hard to find. Anyways, I'm gonna be building this guy up, chatting with you, hopefully making some progress on this nightmare build that I've been building for a month.
I got this thing, so I'm gonna be building that portion because it makes it go up and down the wing thing.
Look at that.
Okay.
This is a bit of a nightmare build we did this morning.
So you can see like that goes up and down like that. I'm gonna make that Minecraft and make that a soul sand block with water above it, so then Steve can fly.
Wow.
Just like in the game.
Okay. All right. Clark is not mic'd up. I am mic'd up, so you should be able to hear what he's saying kind of in the background-ish. But he's going to be digging around in Lego stuff, so it's going to get a little loud. Welcome to the stream, everybody. I'm going to be hopefully making some progress here on this arm as we build Lego 3723. I don't know what this thing's called. Big minifigure, something along those lines. Welcome. We got a couple members in the chat. We got Canadian in the house. Welcome, dude. It's 2 days in a row. If you'd like to become a member, pin comment at the top. If you'd like to join our Discord, where I frequently frequent. But right now, the way the instructions work, you're building this like a 3D printer of sorts. So my first step, they give you like this grid. You can consider that grid essentially a base plate. And then you're putting these pieces on top of it in the right spot. And then you just keep doing that. And then you just keep doing that. So I'm going to do my best with this. This is kind of like starting from scratch. This kind of essentially like concluded one of the, I guess the first part of the build, or like two parts because the head was separate. In fact, you can take the head off. think Clark was trying to do that earlier. There you go. You can take the head off.
That's what I was trying to do.
I saw you messing. I'm like, don't take the head off, Clark, man. Only bad things will happen.
Oh, no.
It takes a trained professional such as myself to operate in such a high level within the world of Lego building.
I'm horrible at Lego technique.
You're actually better than I am. I'm capping Clark Mans. All right, let me try to do this. I've got red plates for days here, boys. Look at this. We got red plates, and we're going to be using a lot of them. We also have some bricks, which is the one thing you have to be careful of here, because when I was building the head, there was a whole bunch of plates, and then we got to bricks, and I didn't realize they made the transition. So this would be a good one if you were following the rules. If you were to get your pieces ahead of time and then put them on, that's the way to do it. But I never do, and that'll probably get me in trouble here at some point. But that's okay. We build. Today we build. First we feast. All right. There you go. Should make the London red bus. I had the set at one point, but I was foolish. I got the set from like Barnes & Noble, super cheap. It was like $80 or something like that. Maybe not super cheap. It was cheaper than what it was at the time. And I was upset when I got it because the box was damaged. And I messaged them and I was like, hey, is there any chance, what the heck's happening here? Is there any chance that you could send me a replacement because this box is damaged? And they were like, no, but you can return it. And I was like, okay, I'll just return it. And that was stupid. I should not have done that. Oh my God, this is a little confusing. All right, hold on. Moral of the story is don't send your Lego sets back just because the box is damaged. You fool. But that's what I did. What do you think about that, Clark, man? Is this really how this is going to be? This is so confusing. Okay, I see what they're trying to do. Oh my gosh. Okay, I really have to use the grid here for this. So the grid is there, and this one comes over one. Okay, so that's kind of like holding this together, it seems. All right. Once I get like the beginning of this going, I think everything's going to be okay. But not until then. So that goes like that. You probably can't see what I'm building. I'll try to get you guys in like for the close-up shot. But I think if I'm following the grid, this is how it goes. I think. Yeah, so it's like this. If they just gave me regular directions for this, I think this would be so much better. I don't like how far away the camera is, but I'm like building out of this. Why don't we just dump these things out? We're going to be using a lot of these. I got to bring you guys into the action here. We'll do it live. I personally do the left and right arm at the same time. I don't know why, but doing mirror builds separately confuses me. I don't know. I think I'm going to mess it up if I try to do them at the same time because they give you directions on how to do the right and the left. So I'm going to do the right arm and then we'll go back and do the left arm. But I'm going to take all of my plates out of here so I can get you guys a little closer into the shot. I'm doing this for you. I put all my yellow pieces in there earlier because we're not going to be getting into the hand for a while. In fact, I think the hand might be... I might have to build 2 arms before the hands come into play. But there's a lot of plates for the hand, so it's going to be quite the nightmare to do. But we'll get through it. Other people have built this. I imagine I could probably do it. I'm just going to put this on the floor for right now. Okay. How's the air quality? Dude, I didn't realize that it was still going to be bad. I had no idea. But it's today's like not great for air quality because of the Canadian wildfires. The last time we dealt with it was the day that Clarkman got out of school. And now here we are dealing with it again. And I think we're good. So now I can kind of, gosh, I almost want to put this onto a base plate itself to help me with how this is going. Let me see, 5, 5. Okay, we're just building on top of this now. I think I'm all right. Can you guys see the operation here? Okay, are we good? Would I get the $25 Avengers Tower coming out on Black Friday? I don't know. I haven't seen it. I don't watch Lego news. If it's cool, maybe. I don't really know, though. I have no plans of buying anything right now. I have so many things that I need to build. I did buy something today, though. I take that back. Clark and I won an eBay auction, which I'm not going to say what it is. We're going to keep it a secret, right, Clark, man? We don't reveal our secrets around here. But it's something that's really cool. And once I'm done with this godforsaken set, that's going to be my next operation. And it's something that Clark's really going to enjoy. And we might even need to get some more stuff. I talked a little about it yesterday. Shot looks good. Thank you. Thank you. As long as you can see the creepy dude in the background and the foreground, We're good. Here's my arm. Does that look like a Lego arm to you? Not quite yet. We'll get there. All right, we're just going to keep building on top of this. As long as we stay in the grid, this is like playing Tron. We got to stay on the grid, and we keep building this up properly. It'll be all right. If we mess this up, it's going to be a nightmare, Clark, man. I'm going to have big trouble here because tearing this apart and trying to get into the inner layers of this is going to be the equivalent of messing up a Lego Technic set. Not something that you ever want to do in your life, if you can help it. But I found it a lot easier when I had this green base plate. That helped with aligning everything. But I think this is going to be okay. Maybe I should have built the two at the same time. Maybe that would have helped. Hey, Clark, man, can you go up and shut the door upstairs, buddy? Can you do that for me whenever you get a chance? Thank you, Seth. Thank you. Step 4. I don't know how many steps this is, but we're getting there. Maybe if I take a few sips from my urine bottle, that'll give you the boost you need. I don't have it down here, dude. I think I'm using the blue one now. I've been rotating between the yellow Life is Good bottle, which is the urine one, and then the blue one, which is the fresh ocean water. And I don't know where it is.
Urine bottle? What?
You remember my yellow Life is Good bottle, Clark, man?
I thought you said your urine bottle.
That's what I said, because it looks like I'm drinking pee.
No.
Then there's nothing wrong with that. If sometimes you're out in the desert and you got to survive. I've seen it. Man versus wild. Sometimes you have to. Canadian says he's going to Texas on Saturday. A Canadian in Texas. We'll see how that goes over. It's going to be hot, though. It might be terrible. You can make your own bus. I can make my own anything. Right now, I'm working on making this. Clark's making something. I don't know. What did you say you're making, buddy?
I'm trying to make a Minecraft thing.
He's making a Minecraft thing. Are you going to be able to show it off in the video, you think?
Maybe if I can get this done in like 30 or so minutes.
Okay. Well, this arm's going to take me a while, so you take your time, buddy. Can you guys hear Clark, man, okay? Again, he's not mic'd up, so it might be a struggle. Okay, step 5 done. Step 6. This is where things are going to get spicy. One thing I can tell what they're doing here. They're overlapping these pretty well. I actually had to buy a lot of these pieces. You would think that you have a lot of red plates in your collection. You don't realize how few you have until you need like 1,000 of them for a Lego build. And then you're like, oh crap, I got to get on Bricklink. And it was expensive. What kills you on Bricklink, and I've talked about this before, what kills you on Bricklink, Clark, man?
The price of things.
Not the price of things, the shipping. I had to go to 5 different sellers to get everything I needed for this, and every one of them charges like $5 shipping because it costs money to ship, and it's relatable. But man, it really sucks. It's not like when you go to Amazon. Like you go to Amazon and you buy like, say you put 5 things in your cart, it all comes from them. It's free shipping. You go to Bricklink, you got to pay for shipping individually with all these different sellers. I wish it wasn't like that, but I don't see any other alternative. All right, now I got to do like an assembly on top of this. So this is step 7. I'm going to get the pieces out for this one. This is going to be dangerous because I'm using plates and I'm using bricks for this.
Okay.
YouTube's telling me I should put an ad in, Clark, man.
Oh my gosh, this actually works. Yes.
Should I do them dirty, Clark? No, I'm not going to.
What?
Nope, not doing it. Every time I do one of these streams, YouTube gives me this message. It's like, now's a great time to put an ad in. I'm like, suck it. Suck it, YouTube. By suck it, I mean drink the urine water.
Yeah, boy.
I'm biting the hand that feeds, Clark. Oh, that piece looks bad. Yeah, that's all right. It'll do. Some of these dirtier pieces, I think, will be hidden enough inside the model you won't be able to tell. Wait, can I do this? I was supposed to grab all my pieces out ahead of time, but I'm not doing that. I should be.
Big note. Big note.
This is called messing up in progress.
Black piece, but I made it work with the other pieces. Don't look.
Oh, is it a secret? I can't even look.
No.
I'm your dad. Let me see your build, boy.
No.
Okay.
No.
Since when did kids get all secretive about their Lego projects?
That's pretty much it.
You know what set I want to start, Clark, man? Ooh, I do not like the way that this is coming together.
What?
I got to start the Lamborghini. The Speed Champions Lamborghini.
What? Boy.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. Hold your horses here. Okay. That should be good. Then we got, oh no, I'm messing things up. Oh God, I can't do this. I can't do this. What year is this set from? 2003 maybe? I don't know. I can't do this way. I need to set my parts out. Okay, let's not mess this up. It's gonna be really weird if one of his arms looks one way and the other arm is like completely different. That's gonna be really messy. Okay, you're done. This is like his shoulder, I guess. Okay, set these out. Here's what I'm doing. This is silly. Check this out. I think this is from like 2003. So I'm setting this down. That's layer 1. Then we got to build layer 2 on top of that, and layer 3, and then those layers go on top of this thing that I build, along with some bricks that are around the bottom. So if you're thinking about getting this set, just don't. Get the $50 one that just came out, and call it a day. You're done. It's easy. It's cheap, and you'll have it built. This requires a lot of time, patience, effort, and money. But I'm okay with that because this is going to be a display piece in the studio for all eternity. Clark's like you're like my in-house fan crew. I like it. All right, that goes here. This is where things get all screwed up. Right there. That one's under there. Okay, if we just get like one layer of this down, I think it'll be okay. Needless to say, I'm not looking forward to building the other arm because I'm going to have to do this all over again. And I don't want to.
No.
I kind of just want to be done with this so I can move on to my next project.
Dad's like, please, no.
No, I don't mind. This is supposed to be fun, right? Lego's not a job.
Lego is a job when you're live streaming.
I guess so, yeah. All right, two layers done, baby. You should make one arm shorter with a hook and add the creepy factor. I mean, we kind of did that. I'll show you the time that we did that. Go on a walk with me, friends. You want to see what a hook arm looks like? Look at this dude. Yarg, me hearties. I've got a hook arm. That guy is so freaking cool. I spent way too much money on that, though. There's his minifig counterpart there. How neat is that? That's a proud piece in my collection. Now I'm like obsessed with building minifig stuff. I mean, we got the blue spaceman over there. We got Clark made a version of this. Here's all the Lego yard sale stuff I have to process. This is Clark's version of the guy that I'm building. Dang it, Clark. I should have tore that apart. There's all kinds of pieces on there that I need, dude. Dang. I should have broken that thing down.
Here's my custom pixel art. Inspired by someone I saw.
That's actually pretty cool.
We got a golden one too with an actual gold brick in it.
We need to get you a shelf, bro.
This is a cool brick.
Yeah. I like this.
Oh, yeah.
No, that got some guy sent that to me. He was like, I made this, and I was like, that's cool. He's like, you want one? I said, yeah. Yeah, we got a bunch of mini. Here you go. This is the hard version of what I'm doing. This is like the big boy version. This is like my pride shelf of all my great things that I love in Lego. They got the Batmobile back there.
Oh,
Porsche.
My golden apple. Pikachu's behind.
Oh man.
Like that's one of the first things I made.
Oh, remember these guys? We built these guys on a live stream.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I remember this guy. He has poop cannons.
A poop cannon?
See, that's full. It's like a container full of poop, and then it launches poop out his fingers.
Bruh. Look at this little dude right here.
Hello?
Who's that guy? Look how little he is.
When he was cute.
Yeah, back when he was cute. Now look at him.
Now I'm ugly.
Oh my gosh. Starting to look like his dad. No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't wish that upon anyone. Okay. Anyways, we're back. We're back. Thanks for going on the tour. Leave a like for the unofficial, official Brickitect studio tour.
Official?
Janelle liked your mock. She said, good afternoon, Clark, man. Have you heard about Picklesburgh? A festival, all things pickled in Pittsburgh, Clark, man. July 21st to 23rd, voted best food festival in America by USA Today.
What?
Is this, are you working for them? You should make the trip. You want to do that? You want to go to Picklesburgh?
Pickles? What?
Did you not hear anything that I just said? It's like a whole pickle festival.
In Pittsburgh?
Yeah, all things pickled.
You said Picklesburgh.
Yeah, it's in Pittsburgh, but they changed it to Picklesburgh because it's pickle.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're in. I want to do that. Can you imagine Clark Man there? How many pickles can one kid eat? Stay tuned to find out. I didn't even know that was a thing. We could go out and visit Casey and Tiff while we're out there because they live not too far from there. We'll just invite ourselves. Be like, so we noticed that there was a pickle convention in town and we came in for it. And we thought we'd just come over to your place and stay for a day or so. So let me go get my stuff out of the car.
Yay.
It's the old pop-in self-invite. The dreaded pop-in self-invite.
The hello there, self-invite.
Speaking of dreaded, I got that thing finally done. Let me put these pieces on. We need some actual bricks out of here. I didn't know Picklesburgh was a thing. I'm in though.
Pickle all the way.
I'll talk to Mom about it. Just be like, hey, do you want to go to a pickle convention? It'd be a really fun video to make too.
Oh, yeah, that's really...
Greg and Clark eat every pickle at Picklesburgh. We died. When we went, I don't know if you saw our vlog, but when we went to the local flea market that we go to, it used to be once a year, but now twice a year, they had a pickle vendor there. And they had like every flavor of pickle you've ever heard of and probably a ton you haven't heard of. And I tried like their really spicy one and almost died. So we got like the one level below that. And the only reason they're still in the fridge is because they are so freaking hot. But man, they're good. So they were kind of expensive too. We should have got more probably. Because how often do you come across crazy pickle flavors? Whenever I go to the grocery store, I always look for new pickles to see what pickles they got. If you guys didn't know, our alternate channel motto is, well, for my vlog channel, is pizza, pretzels, pickles, and parks. It's our favorite things. Here's his arm. It's coming together, baby. Hey, we got hearts flying up, Clark, man. Did you see this? They do this hearts thing now.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that cool? Thanks for all the flying up hearts, guys. Brian says, glad you like the idea. I've been waiting for a live stream to try to share it with you. I live in the Berg, so it's a big deal around here. We should meet up. We'll go on a pickle tour together. He's like, I'm not into that pickles that much, guys.
Yes, you are. You just talked about a pickle.
No, I think he knows that we like pickles, though, so that's why he was sharing it. Not necessarily because he's a pickle enthusiast, but he knows that you are in particular. What's the first thing? Yeah, when you go to Knoebels, what's the first thing you do?
Pickle on a stick. Duh.
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 I bet these pickles are way better than Knoebels pickles on a stick. But we'll have to find out. So the end of July, that's like 3 weeks away. There's a couple other things I wanted to do out near Pittsburgh. I wanted to go to the Andy Warhol Museum. That's something I wanted to do. An unguided tour. And
Yay.
I wanted to go to Falling Water, which is a Frank Lloyd Wright house that he constructed or designed. So I'd like to do those things. I don't know if anyone else in my family would be interested in those necessarily, but everybody can get behind eating pickles.
You may have lost me there, Dad.
May have lost you? What if you did that and then I entice you in with all the pickles you can eat at Picklesburgh?
Try.
Dang it. I don't see the hearts option. I don't know how people are doing it. I don't have the option either, at least from where I can see. I guess you probably can't do that to your own. There's all kinds of other stuff. There's hundreds. There's like party things going up. I don't know what they are.
Party, dude.
Hover the mouse over the heart and tap it. Yeah, I don't have that. I don't have that on my end, but thank you guys. I said yesterday, it's the small things, you know? If you do that, you have to pull up Kyle Landon's in the RV like Cousin Eddie, uninvited. She's a beaut, Clark. I could say that. It'd be like the perfect time to say it. Okay, we got layer 1 done. We're doing this again, guys. This is, oh my, this is not the most fun part of this build. Building the freaking arm, but we're doing it. Okay. Layer 2. Wait, I'm like, this feels like the same exact thing, but it kind of is. Let's do layer 2.
It's supposed to be Dad.
Well, no, I'm still building the same arm. It's just, I feel like I'm repeating the same thing that I just did.
You're supposed to repeat the same thing.
Yeah, I think so. Just keep everything nice here, and we'll build it up. Okay, we got that. I apologize for the amount of attention this is requiring of me. Yesterday was smooth sailing with building the head, and then today I'm like, I kind of knew what I was getting myself into though. I was like, yeah, I'll stream it. This is ideally something that you probably would kind of do on your own time, but you don't have to. Probably not the most interesting thing to watch, but when this thing's done, it's totally going to be worth it. Okay, layer 2. done. Let's do another layer on top of that. Once you get the second layer on here, I find out that it's a lot easier. You got a question. What are you building, Clark?
Oh, I'm building some kind of Minecraft thing, and I don't know what though.
Some kind of Minecraft thing, he doesn't know what. Clark's YouTube channel is absolute fire, is what he also said.
Yeah.
Flip your phone out of landscape mode. Well, I'm on my computer here, so it's probably just, yeah. It's one of those things. You have to be on the mobile app to do it. They also said they loved your stop motion today, Clark, man. We had someone ask yesterday, are you guys or is Clark going to do a stop motion? He put one out today. It was his first attempt. But he did one. He did it the hard way, actually. There's actual apps you can use to do stop motions, but he did like a video where he kept moving it.
I did on my iPad, guys.
But he shot like a video and then just cut all of the movement out of it. But most people, they take photos, which makes it a lot easier to do. So if we do more in the future, I'm going to get him like an actual app that he can use. There's also a Lego short that Clarkman made. No, there's another one. Clark made a Lego ad and a Lego short. What is this one?
What do you mean Lego short?
The Minecraft Magic?
Oh yeah, Minecraft Magic.
I still haven't put that out yet. I need to drop that for the people. The people want to see Minecraft Magic. Where are we going with this here, guys? Right here. No. Let's see here. We got that. This is going to be interesting. So that's 2, 4, 6 on that. So it leads me to believe. No, that can't be right. Oh, okay. I have to put more on here. All right. My brain. Okay, three 6s. Okay. I hate these ones where it's plates and bricks. Okay, 3 6s going on here. Here we go. We got that. We got these. We need to get a 1, which I have down here on the floor. We'll put that off to the side. And then this baby goes on top like this, I want to say. Oh, gosh. Okay, I think this is it. I'll definitely know when the next arm comes on, whether I did this right or not. Little scrunch action on the side. How's it look, boys? I think that's pretty decent. Canadian says we need to see Rise of the Beast. It's his favorite live-action Transformers movie. It's also family-friendly and not filled with product placement. I watched that YouTube video where it was like all the product placement in the Transformers movies. It was insane. There was like, it was like a 15-minute video of just products, like the Bud Light or whatever. And when he cracks a bottle and Marky Mark's drinking it, it's ridiculous. My favorite Transformers movie, as far as family-friendly, not overly sexual or not overly product placement ridiculous, is the Bumblebee movie. I felt like that was just such a good watch, and you could actually watch it with kids. But I do want to see the new one.
Yes, finally.
Canadian's the one that sent us the...
These blocks are going to be massive at this scale.
Oh, that's sick, man.
Oh, that's massive.
Canadian sent us the original 1986, I think it is, Transformers cartoon movie way back in the day.
Oh,
with the best soundtrack ever.
This is going to be horrible.
Is it? You want to give him a preview of what it looks like? I don't know what he's making, but it's a contraption, if you will.
I don't know, guys.
Some type of contraption.
I'm trying to make a soul sand block, but it's like it has to be so tall, which is hard to make.
You can do it, buddy. This guy believes in you.
It has to be pistoned up. And the blocks can't be this tall because no pin's long enough to stick all the way out through the top to push Steve up, so. But wait, maybe I could just... No.
You'll get it.
I'm screwed.
You'll get it. Oh, here's Clark's Minecraft train that he's working on, too.
Yeah.
He's got I showed this off a little bit yesterday. Minecraft train coming soon to a Brickitect channel near you. We got 2 cars made. It's going to be a very expensive proposition to do it. But you can do it, bud. Just keep working at it. I'll keep working at this. I gotta do another one of these things. I shouldn't have built the arms on a live stream. This is terrible watching. But I'll do it. 1986 one. Definitely the best transfer movie all time. Impressed you still remember. Dude, of course. And the soundtrack is amazing. So good. as is a lot of 80s movies soundtracks. But the Transformer one stands above the rest as quite possibly fire. There is something that happens in that movie, though, if you're a younger kid and you, well, I won't say anything, but if you love certain characters from Transformers, it's not a good movie to watch for that reason. Something bad happens to a beloved character, and sadness falls upon everyone. Okay, this is going to be, it's going to be an interesting build. Can you guys see my operation here? I like this guy just kind of lurking in the background. He's like, build my arms. I should make him Edward Scissorhands. Okay, let's go to layer 2, boys. I kind of just start at the bottom. That's how I do this each time. So there's like a 3 here, and if you just know where you're at and as a reference point, you can do this. I want to say, like, if it wasn't for the size of this set, this would be a really easy one to piece together because there's no like specialized pieces on this other than a few Technic pieces. You could make this no problem, but it's just the sheer amount of pieces that's on this that I think would prohibit a lot of people from doing this. Even me, like I thought, hey, I have a pretty decent Lego collection. I could probably build that thing for free. No, $100 later on Bricklink. And I don't know, like if I had known that I would be dropping $100 on this, I don't know if I would have went through with it. So I'm like, you know, that's a lot of money to throw on this thing. But as a display piece, that'll always be in here. I think it'll be worth it. It's an investment, not a good one, not one that'll have a return. But I do think, like, when I look this up on eBay, I think this thing's going for like $300. So maybe it worked out. Maybe I'll look. Let me look on eBay. I'll see what the recently sold listings go for, just out of curiosity. Anything to get out of building another one of these. Lego 3723. And we'll look at sold listings. Because you don't want to just look at stuff that's for sale. You want to look at sold listings. Well, not many sell, but the most recent one that sold for $274. Took the best offer plus $20 shipping. This one sold for $152. That's not much more than I have invested in mine. And then, like, that's it. These things don't come up very often. And that's from the UK, and that's from the UK. So, like, recently sold, it's just these two. That's all you have to go off of. And that one doesn't even have the stickers either, which I don't have either. But I did find a website that I can get the stickers for like £5, and they'll be here in 7 days. So I think I'm going to do it. My only issue is the sticker goes right here, and if you can tell, that's going across a bunch of Lego bricks, which bothers me. But I'm never tearing it apart probably, so it'll be worth it. I think I'm just going to go ahead and do it. That way he's official. We got to make this guy official, right? Yeah, it's way more expensive than the $50 minifig that you can buy. If you want to see like the Lego version, let me show you, or the new Lego version. Lego big minifig.
Go back to work, boy.
No, I refuse. Clark's making me work here. For $50, you can have this one, which is smaller. He looks like the pirate that I showed you earlier, but he's only $50. And you can get it right now for just a fraction of the price, and you get another minifig with it. And he technically looks better, but this has more charm, in my opinion. So that's why I build this one. I think it'd be cool. Hey, Colt, man, thank you for tuning in, dude. I'm glad we can be a part of your life, and we wish you all the best, dude. Stay strong. We're going to be live streaming quite a bit, so tune in. We're going to be here for you, dude. Right, Clark, man? Mm-hmm. Oh, crap. That piece is kind of... I've got a lot of, like, damaged plates here, Colt. You just got to deal with it, I guess. You know, you just got to put them on there, man. Even though I don't like it. I want everything to be crispy, but when I tried filtering my pieces by new, and it became kind of pricey to do that. This microphone is, like, weighing my shirt down. Very annoying. Brian says, you get the satisfaction in the story of all the piece picking and all the orders you had to make it happen. I know. The story, Brian, I think we all know that the story is the most important thing. It's not an interesting story when you go to the Lego store or Lego's website and you buy a set at full price and you bring it home and build it. That's not a story. That's just what people do. This has a story. I cleared my collection of nearly every single brick that I have. I made 5 Bricklink orders. I did a video where I ripped all those babies open. I had packaging everywhere. I did live streams where I built this up. This thing, it's going to have a sentimental attachment to me because of the experience that I had, you know? And you guys, like it or not, you guys are kind of a part of that, because when I think of this build, I'm going to think of the live stream that we did. I'm going to be like, man, that was a fun time. I was fortunate to be a part of that, you know? I think about that with a lot of sets that I look back on, things that I've live streamed, particularly the Ninjago City. That was where like this whole live streaming thing for me started.
Oh, the mech dragon thing and it fell on me.
That was a moment. Yeah, that was a lot of people's favorite moment of Brickitect was when the Green Ninja Mech Dragon fell.
On top of me because I was next to the...
It was a thing of beauty. We need more classic moments like that. The time that I dropped the Volkswagen Beetle, do you remember that one, Clark, man?
Oh, yeah.
That was brutal. It almost made it to its destination and then it fell. All right, we're doing bricks and we're doing plates again. Did I do the 3 layers like I was supposed to? I think I did. All right, we're almost done with this, I think. I don't want to get my hopes too high. And I know going back and building another one's going to be demoralizing, but we can do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? It's not bad. It's not bad. We'll put this right here. Everything's lining up the way it should, I believe. I think we're okay here, guys. Colt, are we good here? I need you to be my eyes on this. How's it looking, buddy? Good? Good? I mean, who knows, right? But, oh no, more layers. We're on step 10 out of 20. No, these get a lot easier though. All right, this is doable. Here we go. You can see his little handhole there. You can see, well, that doesn't look anything like an arm yet. Hopefully this comes together. Hopefully it comes together. Queen City says, hey Greg, I like the realistic guys better, I think. Oh, the creepy ones or the black ones? Which ones do you like? Because I was showing them off in the last one. Canadian says, the church service and demon possession is definitely the best moment in Brickitect history. Oh, from the quarantine streams. I forgot about that. Lego Freak's here. He says, Brick-a-Lot stories were always a classic. We need to get him back on. I'm trying to get the boys back together. I would love to do that where we get everybody back together for a live stream. I think the world needs it. Space says, hey Greg, I've been watching since, hey Greg and Clark, been watching since the start of COVID, and I enjoyed the years of content and fun. Well, I appreciate you sticking with us for those years. You're what we call in the Brickitect kingdom as a survivor. You survived 3 years of our nonsense, including a whole month where I didn't make any Lego content at all, which was this June. But now we're back and we're doing it. So I appreciate you sticking with us, man. It's been a wild journey. It sure has. Let me see. Throw to the Wolf says, I know the new one is a mech, but it doesn't excuse the fact that the hat on the new one still looks weird. Oh, I know what you're talking about. The hat is flat on the front. I noticed that and I don't like that. This guy, though, he doesn't have that problem. Here, look at the hat here. The hat does look odd because that's not what a minifig hat looks like. I probably have some here that I could show you, but you know what a normal minifig hat looks like. In fact, this guy's hat, right there, look at that. That's a minifig hat, right? That's the hat that we know. Not that. Like, what is that? I think I might be out because of that. I might just take the hat off if I get this. But I am going to get it so I can do a comparison between that and this. And maybe I'll be like, you know what? You should get the big one for that reason. PJ says, been watching since quarantine. And oh wow, enjoyed every single moment of those streams because they were funny. And you remember the time Ryan turned into the devil. That was the moment. Reverend BFAB came through. Where is that video at? Did I make a highlight video out of that? It's probably on my channel somewhere. I'd love it if someone could find that for me. I'd love to listen into that again because that was that was great, dude. Some of you might have no idea what we're talking about, but Ryan was on the quarantine streams with us, and something happened with his microphone or his connection, and it got real weird. I think we made a highlight video out of it, and it was ridiculous. It was probably one of the funniest Lego moments of all time. I might be a little biased though. Queen says, I'm going to buy another big minifigure. Instead, build the top of the head. The blue dome also has a risk getting black marks on it from inside of the black box. Dang, you're really unselling me on this thing. You're like the anti-LAN. You know how the LAN's like supposed to sell you on Lego sets? You're like anti-LAN. I didn't think about the fact that he probably doesn't have the top of his head, and I'll show you this. If you're looking for a minifig with the top of his head, he could roll without it. He's doing just fine. They didn't just chop him off there with the purpose of you having the hat on his head. Oh no, he's complete. So maybe this was the right decision. I'm trying to justify my expense. I spent $100 on something that I could have spent $50 on and had like 80% of the equivalent. But you know what? I think this was the right move. I'm being convinced of that more and more by every chat message that comes through. This was the move. This is the way. All right, I'm doing another layer here. This is level 10, I guess, step 10. Once we have this arm done, we're all going to feel, well, at least one of us amongst all of us is going to feel a sense of accomplishment, like we did something. That's how I'm going to feel when I have this done. There's layer 10. He's starting to get a little curvulation there to the arm. This is like, if you were to 3D print a Lego set, this is what I'm doing right now. You just got to scrunch though. I can't tell Clark hi because he bailed. He ran away. I felt like that was going to happen. I was like, hey, I'm going to do a stream. You come down? He's like, oh yeah. I was like, do you want a microphone? He's like, no, I'm just going to be in the background. I was like, all right, he's going to bail after a bit. I'm going to bail after a bit too. After I get this arm done, I'm going to be like, all right, peace. I'll do the left arm on my own. I'm not going to make you guys suffer through that. But here's the deal with the streams. I know if you're watching this here, whether you're here in real time or in the future, this is what I'm kind of like, I'm feeling right now. I really love, you may have noticed this, I really love live streaming. There's something about it for me. Like, and here's how I'm kind of justifying it. I know a lot of people, it's not their thing, particularly on YouTube, because, you know, YouTube's a place where you go to watch like medium form, long form videos. Live streams is more like a Twitch thing. Or Kick, or wherever you're going these days, wherever you're making $100 million at. But I feel, and this is going to sound weird, but I feel almost at more of a relaxed state when I'm live streaming to the world than when I'm making regular videos. Because I tend to be a bit of a perfectionist, and I want everything to be perfect. And just the mere fact of knowing that I have the opportunity to redo like what I just said right there forces me to like want to redo what I said right there. And I spend a great deal of time like in that zone where I'm like, oh, that was sucky. I could do that better. And like, especially when I'm doing reviews, which is why I don't like doing Lego reviews. But when you're doing a live stream, even though it can be a little more nerve-wracking, I guess, like everything that I'm doing and saying right now is happening in real time and there's no takebacks. For me, like that's almost like a freedom because it is what it is. Everything must go, which is why I kind of should make a rule for myself that if I'm going to do Lego videos, they shouldn't be edited. I should just hit the record button and let it ride. You know what I mean? But I can't do that because I just want it to be good. I want to do the best that I can. But live streams gives me like a relief from that. And it's just like, it's just a release. And when I'm done, it's done. There's no like, there's no worrying, if that makes sense. And also like, I guess I feel like in particular, like in the Lego space, I don't really have too much to offer, to be honest. I'm not the Lego review guy. I'm not the Lego news guy. I'm not the Lego leaks guy. I'm not the Lego shopping guy. It was kind of that for a while. I'm guessing I'm like the Lego deal guy and maybe like the Lego yard sale guy. But I don't feel like there's any one thing that I can do particularly well, but I think there's one thing that I could possibly do. And that is maybe to bring a small group of people together and celebrate a hobby within a space that we feel somewhat connected. Because when you watch a YouTube video, it's a very, like, I wouldn't say lonely thing, but it's something that you're doing on your own, you know? Like you're there on your own watching this video, and when it's done, that's the end of it. But when you're in a live stream or a part of something like this where we can have a conversation amongst ourselves here, and you can even talk to other people in the stream, it's like a community thing. And I think that's really awesome, and that's what's always drawn me into this and brought me back to live streaming in times when I've gotten a little out of control with it. But I feel like that's what I have to offer, and that's what I want to do. So I was thinking, I'll do all these streams, try to stream a little bit each day. My ideal time is to like keep it under 1 hour. I want it to be a thing where I don't overstay my welcome. I don't get overly boring. I mean, watching me build this is like the definition of boring probably. But I want it to be a thing where someone has like a lunch break or like a workout or whatever. At 1 hour, they can fit the whole thing in, like it's an episode of something. And it's almost like a comfort thing, you know, like you can just tune in with whatever it is you're doing during your day, during that time or whatever. They will be staggered throughout different times, but this is like really what I want to do. And I've learned very quickly on YouTube that whatever it is that I want to do and I feel passionate about, if I just follow that, it will be a hit. It may take time, but I'm pretty darn satisfied with how things are. Look, right now, we've got a bunch of peeps just hanging out here, and I think that's pretty awesome. Plus, I'm getting things done, and it's like holding me accountable. Like every day, you live stream for an hour, you're bound to get things done. You're gonna have your stuff sorted, right? You're gonna have your pieces processed. You're gonna have your Lego stuff done, and then like at the end of the week, I'll just make a video being like, "Here's what I did this week." If you missed everything, if you don't have 5 hours on your hands to watch me Monday through Friday work on Lego stuff, here's what I did. And I just think it's cool. I think it's a great concept. Will it be like successful? Probably not. Like in terms of like financially successful, like views, all of those things, probably not. This is an acquired taste, and to come into something like this, you almost have to know who we are. Most people just aren't going to come across a random stream and be like, "Oh, this is fascinating." No, it's like it's like building up like a relationship. And I think it just always goes back to that. So that's why I'm doing this, and that's why I enjoy this. Thanks for attending my TED Talk. That's what I'm doing, dude. Got no work tomorrow, day off. Hey, Friday, it sounds like a good day to stream if you're off. So maybe we'll do that. The thumbnail's unsettling. Yes, it's supposed to be. 71% of people say this is a creepy Lego set. Cyber says, unless you accidentally show something off you didn't want to, like an upcoming video, your address. Yeah, it wouldn't be good for that reason, but then you just take the stream down and you're okay. It's only a few people that actually see it in real time, but we're good. We're good. Ryan Jenkins in the house. Long time watcher. Welcome back, brother. I gotta line this up. It's gonna be kind of sucky to do this, but I think I can do this. Let me make sure this looks good. They kind of gave this to me in an angle, so I think I'm okay. All right, we need to be up 2, 4, 6, 7. We're up 7. All right, there's 8, there's 7, and over 2, right there. Oh, that's lining up beautifully. Wow, that's looking good. Okay, lock it in. Final answer, Regis. All right, we'll put that over here, put that here, and then we need one more brick. 2x2. Oh, Sugar of the Shacks. I wonder if that's supposed to be filled in. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, I'm gonna put a 1 there. There should not be a gap there, and I think that's good. Again, I'll know once I build the second one. They're gonna be mirror images of each other. Step 11. We're building an arm. Give me a hand. Yeah, the build kind of. If you're just tuning in, the build's kind of. Yeah. I said it's like 3D printing a Lego set, and this is what it is. So the grayed out thing is what you've already put on, and then you got to put those pieces on. You got to make sure you're doing plates or bricks because it changes, and then you have to make sure it's lined up properly, which is why they give you that grid back there. But once you have it kind of started, you can see like, okay, so that's, say it's like 10 up or whatever. Once you get one piece on, you can use the rest as like a guide. But it sucks. It's not as bad as Darth Maul, but it kind of sucks. I just keep looking forward to the end game, and having this done is going to be pretty cool. Hey, that's actually looking good. See the circular nature of that? That's looking good. I'm pretty sure that I have this all right. First time I've ever said that in Lego. Usually when I finish a bag, I have, several pieces left over. Don't we all? But this one, there is no margin for error, just like with Lego Technic. Which, speaking of that, I'm like really itching to build my Technic Lamborghini. I've got the green Lambo, and I want to do the thing that I did once before, where one bag a week, to not get overwhelmed, be very cautious with it. Let me make sure I'm putting this on the right spot. And I think this goes right here. Be very careful with it. Listen to a podcast while I build it. No live streaming that. I can't do it, guys. I will get too distracted and I will mess something up. And those Technic sets, you cannot afford to make a mistake. So I'm going to do 1 bag a week, make a little video, maybe a short. YouTube shorts are kind of a waste of time, but make a little short being like, here's what I built this week. Those are freaking hard to make, honestly. I spent so much time making those shorts for anyone see my Bugatti shorts that I did, where every week I showed like what I built? I was trying to do it without any editing, and I was trying to fit everything that I wanted to say into 59 seconds. And that's not easy to do when you spent like hour or so, maybe more, building a bag, and like there's now an engine or there's now seats. Like to try to fit that all in is not easy to do in 1 minute. I wish YouTube would give you like the TikTok grace, which I think, what's TikTok, like 3 or 4 minutes or something like that they give you? It's funny that TikTok now has longer short form videos than YouTube does. But man, that algorithm is so freaking good. Anybody else a victim of the TikTok algorithm? I know you guys are YouTube peeps, but I imagine there's some people that jump back and forth. Anybody become victim of the TikTok algorithm that makes you spend hours of your life watching things that are just so perfect for you that you couldn't even find it yourself if you were on YouTube? Is that the Clark man? Shark man making a comeback, buddy. Well,
you know what's upstairs?
I was hoping you did, man. Because things.
Don't talk about that on the street.
Yo, cut that part out, bro. Cut that part out, bro. Hey, look at my arm, dude. It's starting to look like an arm. Clark man's back, by the way. We got 2 months to build stuff this summer, and then it's Clark man's back to school again, which is crazy to even think about. 15 done. We're on to 16. Oh, these steps are getting so easy now. So easy. Never had TikTok, never will. Congratulations. Priscilla, I'm on TikTok. No. I'm stuck on TikTok on lunch breaks. It's dangerous, dude. I have an account. Don't go on it. Queen City said, I'm in the process of building the Technic firefighter plane. Now I have to take it apart halfway because either I did something wrong or the book is misprinted. 4 hours of building. Oh. What I do, like I follow the rules. My rules that I never follow. I actually follow them when it comes to Lego Technic. And I get the pieces out ahead of time. And I make sure all those pieces are, I double, triple check. When you're building those big Technic sets, man, there's no margin for error. You can't just go in and start peeling pieces off like you can do with Lego Creator or whatever. Dangerous. But I'm going to get back into that. I'm kind of waiting for when we're done with like vacation travel in the summertime, because I want it to be like a clean shot straight through. But it doesn't have to be, I don't think. It can be, oh man, there's one piece. One piece is step 17. I could take a week off, I suppose. But I want to get that thing started. Ooh, that piece is gross. All right, I need to take that off. I don't like that gross piece. Clarkman, can you find me a 2x3 plate? Do we have any left? Probably not. I need a 2x3 red plate to replace that one. Maybe I'll worry about it when the time comes. Step 18. Oh, it's only 3 pieces. It's like they torture you for a while and then they give you a little break. They give you some air. I like this. Okay. I describe my Lego build as torture. Yeah, it's not that bad. I'm just being a big baby.
Goo
goo. Being a crybaby. There's step 19. And step 20 is one piece as well. Oh, yes, baby! Look at that. It's his arm. There must be something that goes on here. I think there's more that I have to build, but you get the idea.
What?
I'm coming for. Wait till he has a hand, Clark, man. And we do like the first person. Oh, this could be cool. The first person. I'm going to build a hand. Let's see how much. I'm not going to build the other arm on stream. I'm not going to make you guys suffer through that. I have to do that whole thing again. How long did that take me? About an hour? 54 minutes? Let's do a hand. Give me a hand, guys. Let's do a hand. I want to finish this side just to see what it's like. I don't think do his arms move? Maybe they do a little bit. I don't know. I kind of feel like they should be straight out. I want everything to be like the way it should be. That's going to be a dust magnet, though. Wow. Yeah. All these studs that are exposed like that. Oh. All right. That's looking good. I think I did everything right. Let's build this. Look at that little cheese block there. We're going to build one of these guys. I got to get my yellow pieces out, which I should do the red first just because I have them all here. But you know what? I'm going to move it over. Move those. Let's get the yellow pieces out, boys. I am going to build the hat on a live stream. I think that'll be my next stream probably. Although I don't know how much of this I'm going to get done. All the yellow pieces. They're coming out. This is all plates. The cheese hand, it kind of looks like cheese. It's going to look like a hand though eventually. Hey, Shy's here. Check it out, Shy. My guy's got an arm. Well, he's on his way. He's on his way to having an arm. I got to build his hand next. The arm sucked. I like building the torso. That was so easy. It's when you get into these ultra 3D models, like the hat's going to suck too, because that's all plates and it's a lot of pieces. Like the hat is all the green that you see here. So that's going to be quite the operation to build a Lego hat. But the cool thing is I could make other hats too in different colors. I think the only other color that would look good on him is probably blue. Show it how it's really done. All right, we're going to do it. Cheese, please. On vacation in Pennsylvania. What city are you in vacation in? If you don't want to say, that's okay. Where are we at in Pennsylvania? I'm trying to think of like a city that you would go to for vacation. Maybe you're at like a cabin or something though, because then it could be
New York City?
No, in Pennsylvania. New York City's not in Pennsylvania. Crazy. Wait, what's going on? Oh, these are all plates. This is where I get all messed up. What state do you think New York City's in, Clark, man? What city? Or what state do you think New York City's in? Nope. Did you say York? No, it's New York. New York City is in New York. Yep. Believe it or not, New York City's in New York. You would probably know if I actually took you there. We were planning to do that this year. I wanted to do it in May, but we didn't get a chance. So hopefully, maybe this summer we'll get a chance. I'd like to go to New York City on a lovely sunny day where it's not too hot. To get there is a little troublesome though. We have to drive like 2 hours to get on the train, and then we would ride a train in that's going to take a few hours. So it's a commitment. Not quite as bad as my Cedar Point day. Chris said in Florida it feels like it's 102. Finally, I can laugh in Pennsylvania. Ha 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 ha. Or happy Lego changed the instructions. Yeah, this wasn't how Lego always was, but it's how it is for this. And I understand, like, you're building this in layers, but I think they could have done this a different way, and it probably would have been fine. I think this is just going to be a lot of... Hold on. It's going to be a lot of these little hook pieces. I don't know what you call these little things. It's going to be a lot of these. I'll move you guys down so you guys can see the struggle that I'm going through. I think it'd probably be the most fascinating thing that I could show you, probably. But once we get like a little layer going here, this should be a pretty quick process to build a hand. I can already see it coming together. Right there. Oh! I got to go to New Haven and try the pizza. Oh, dude, New Haven, Connecticut. Because we watched the pizza review dude, and he loves Sally's, I think it is. Apparently New Haven is the pizza capital of the world, just like Picklesburgh is the pickle capital, at least for 3 days in the middle of July. Du Bois. Okay, we've driven past Du Bois. Du Bois, Pennsylvania. Mm-hmm. You think it'd be Dubois. That's how it should be said if it was French. Dubois. Okay, we got this. We got to keep going up. You guys still with me on this? Anybody suffering through this with me? Clark man is. Clark, you better finish your build, buddy, once I'm done with his hand. That's it. Although we could leave them on a cliffhanger. They have to come back. You got to come back tomorrow to see the Clark man's build.
Actually, yeah.
Okay.
We're actually
You can't expect a man to make something incredible in a mere 1 hour of a live stream.
I even had to go to the restroom. And,
I thought you weren't going to say the reason that you disappeared.
and-
He was he had to go to his office to review some paperwork.
Yes.
Buy, sell, buy, sell.
Bye. Oh no. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. No.
Clark is he's a stockbroker on his free time. In between being now a third grader, he also runs the stock market.
I also run this business called Clark Shopping.
Clark Shopping?
Clark's Home Depot.
Clark's Home Depot.
Yes.
That sounds like a successful business.
Yes.
Do you guys sell like lumber and stuff there? Because I think you could do some good work at Clark's Home Depot.
Yay.
I do a store called Greg's Lowe's, and I'm gonna put you out of business.
Huh.
Yep. All right, this thing's coming together. Look at this, guys. Do you guys like the action shot here? Intense. The intensity. The intensity. There's his hand back there. You guys don't have to. You know, it doesn't sit up very well on its butt.
Did you just finish your food?
No, my hand's not done yet. I'm getting there though.
Yes, let's go home.
You give me some time. I'm on step 5. It's just stacking them up, baby.
Let's go. Dun, 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 dun.
You guys are gonna get the first half, and then I'll surprise you with the second half. Next time you see this after we're done with the stream, he's gonna have 2 hands and he's gonna be missing a cap, and then we'll title the stream "Lego's Cap," like the kids say. Did the kids say that in 2nd grade, Clark, man?
What?
Did they say cap? Like that's cap? Or are you too young?
I made this funny joke one day where I said, "That's Cap." When I talked about Captain America.
Oh, did anybody get the joke?
I don't think anybody.
Wow, your friends are lame, dude.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. If you're gonna make a Captain America joke and your friends don't get it, time to find new friends, Clark, man. Du Bois and State College. Okay, I know where both those places are. State College is a happening place. That's where Penn State University is. And where there's students, there's activity, and there's fun and adventure.
And death.
And death.
Yay.
Wow, it escalated quickly. Yeah. The hand? Talk to the hand. All right, I got to do one of these things, and I need a Technic piece in the back. We're actually putting in some bricks. Putting in some bricks, kid. What in the devil is happening here?
What in the
What in the devil?
What in the
Hmm.
What's going on?
That's what I'm trying to figure out, Clark, man.
What the moo ha 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 is going on?
Did they just abandon their system here? They couldn't have. They didn't. Step 7 doesn't show all the things that I need to put in there, dude. I have no idea whether these are bricks. Oh, okay. No, they didn't. I'm just being an idiot. Okay, we're all good. All these are. We're going from plates to bricks on here. I'm just being dumb. It's easy for me to do. Stop spamming. Yeah, you get destroyed by Chris. Chris is like the bulldog will come after you. Yesterday there was a dude at the end of the stream asking for a shout out over and over again. Just hit him. He'll never be seen again. He disappeared.
Okay, I don't think this is going to be able to be done.
Oh no.
Let
me see.
I think this is, I just can't. It's like it's too big.
Let me see.
It's like too big. I'm trying to put the walls on. It's always in the way. It's just.
I can help you with it. After I'm done here, let me help you. You just explain to me what you're trying to do, because I don't know what a piston is in Minecraft, but
I'm not
you're
even making a piston.
What is it?
This is supposed to be a brown soul sand block, and then there's going to be a blue water block above it, which is not even a block. It's going to be water above it, and then it's going to make you float. I
don't know what any of that stuff is. I need help. I can help you though. I'll try to make it happen. We can do it in the world of Technic, Clark, man. Anything can be done.
It's just I don't want to make it so dang flippin' big.
How small do you want it?
I want it to be like 4x4.
Oh, how are you going to fit all that into a 4x4, dude?
It's not even that much.
I feel like you have a lot going on. Let me see that thing.
It's just this.
You're trying to get all of that into a 4x4?
I'm I'm just trying to make that kind of section right there. I'm just trying to make that tiny little section there fit into a 4x4.
Anybody, any Technic experts out there can make this fit into a 4x4? You basically want it to like move a thing up at the top.
Yeah.
I think we can figure this out.
But I want to use that technique though.
Oh, okay. Wait until after the stream. We'll figure this out. We'll make a video on the Clarkman channel. How we conquered Lego Technic and made a soul something or other. What is it?
Soul sand.
A soul sand. Okay, we can do it. You guys are gonna have to stay tuned for the reveal. I'm on step 8 of building a Lego hand.
Can I just take the whole thing and flip it apart?
No, I'll leave it. We'll figure it out. If you have something there that you want it to base off of, we can figure it out. We can do it, Clarkman. Don't give up. You don't want to quit. It's hard when you're trying to come up with something like that, though. I've made many things in Lego where it's like you kind of have to go back 15 steps to try to figure out how you're going to make the thing work. That's kind of the fun, though.
I pulled the technique out, and now all that's left is the garbage that I built around it.
I think getting the Technic thing first is the way to go, and then we'll build around it.
That's what I did, and then now I'm building it, and it's hard because then the thing has to move.
Okay. Don't get too frustrated. We can do it. Just think of how awesome it's going to be once we figure it out, and it's going to be like, dude.
I had the envision on my mind, and I can't even do it. Because Lego's stupid. Lego's horrible.
All right, let's quit Lego.
Lego, I absolutely hate you. Please stop your company. Just kidding.
He cries himself to sleep when they do. Lego, please come back. I miss building all your Minecraft sets.
I'm trying to say that thing about a company earlier.
The Lego assassin comes for you. Oh, he's a ninja?
He's a pterodactyl.
He's a pterodactyl. This is taking quite the turn. The Lego assassin is a pterodactyl, and he comes for Clarkman. I'm on step 11. How's the hand looking, boys? We're getting there. Savage says, I've been watching your vids for the last 5 years, so you got me back into Lego. Thanks. Well, thank you for tuning in, buddy. Here's a hand for you. Looks like a cheeseclaw. That's what I was saying.
A cheeseclaw?
You got Clark's attention when you said cheeseclaw.
What is that? Well,
I mean, look at his hand.
What does that mean?
It's a cheeseclaw.
What does it mean?
When I saw the picture, I'm like, that looks like cheese. I will say this is a lot easier to build than the arm. It's kind of just building up over and over and over again, but we're doing it. Okay, step 11 done. Can you guys see? Yeah, you can see the instructions back there. We're going on step 12. This is not bad. You just got to make sure you're building it on the right level and the right spot, and everything comes together and falls into place just as it should. The arm was a little tricky. I'm not going to have fun building the second one. But you guys get to save all that. It's kind of like when I edit out us like waiting at the airport, and like we go from like walking through the airport to like flying on a plane. It's kind of like that. Save you all the trouble. Why suffer with us when I can save it? It's going to be a little three-dimensional too. This is actually coming together really nice.
That's how big I at least want it to be. This is like the
okay.
biggest,
What's that, like 6x6?
Yeah.
7x7?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay. I'll help you figure something out. I need to see what it looks like in the game though, so I have a visual of what you're trying to make.
Okay, I can pull up on TV.
Okay.
So I can,
you're like, I'll
pull
just.
up on the TV right now.
No. You're just trying to play Minecraft, aren't you? I know your tricks. Hey, that was the last step, boys. What is this? What is this? What is? Okay. What are we building here? I have great levels of confusion. I was supposed to build something here? Yeah, this looks like something else I was supposed to build. Here's his hand. At least we can do this. You guys ready for this moment? I've got to build like a shoulder piece, I think. Something. Wait a minute. Oh. That goes in there. That goes in there. Okay, wait one darn minute here. This is a little confusing for me. Okay, so we're at the shoulder, and I gotta take 2 of those things, which I have. I want to get this arm on. I'm not quitting until this arm's on.
It's physically impossible to do it, Dad.
Oh, you gotta make it bigger. It must be bigger, Clark, man.
It's gonna have to be like
All right.
flip it 8x8.
It's gotta be 100 by 100. Make it the UCS.
It's a 7x7.
7 by 7 is kind of weird. All right, that's going on there.
Just,
You guys see a shoulder there? Now, what's happening here? What is this? Oh. This. What is this? What's going on with B here? So I got A. A makes sense to me. B, it's as though that's getting filled in. But how? How is that getting filled in? I'm so confused. I am so confused at that. I have no idea what they're trying to do here. Anybody? I do have some of those pieces left over. What in the world is happening here? What in the world is happening here? All right, let's go back once. I did skip ahead, but I don't think I skipped what's supposed to be happening there. This is causing me confusion and delay, Clarkman. Yeah, I did all of this. What are they trying to show me here with B? This is why I need to be streaming this. Okay, so A, like what the frick is this? I thought there was a whole nother element that I was building. Like, I think that's right. But like, what's happening here? They have me building this? But why? Like that, they show that like, into the body. Anybody notice this? I have no idea what's happening here. That's obviously not going to fit inside there. What in the blue moon? Maybe this is supposed to be the arm. Yeah, it's probably supposed to be the arm. What are these, though? Like, I feel like this is just going to go on here. But why do I have this? Let me try putting the arm on once. I'll know when I get to the end and I have a couple extra pieces. Oh, that doesn't actually turn.
I think I got something workable here.
That does not actually turn. Hold on, buddy. Oh, no, it's... I see. Okay, maybe that's supposed to be down like that.
A 9x8 works.
Does it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, you're solving problems. I am too. I think that's the way it's supposed to go. I don't know what they're doing that's confusing the frick out of me here. What are these doing here? I have no, like if that picture wasn't there, everything in my mind would work just fine. I think this is it. I don't think the arm doesn't turn though. Maybe no, it's not going to turn because it's like solidified in there. I don't think it turns. I'll have to watch like a review on this. No, don't. I'll show you the inside of this. I think that's how he's supposed to be though. His hand rotates unnecessarily. I might make the hand not rotate because I want that to be like straight out. So I might substitute one of those pieces in that doesn't turn. So we might do a little substitution there. Like put the little, instead of that being one of those, put one of the little ones that has a cross on it. And then have this be the ones that have like the little cross on it as well. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you have to have that be the black one. It won't spin if
it'd be the blue one.
Why? The black one doesn't make it spin.
The blue one is what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, right? The blue one? Anyways, let me pull this back off. I'll show you what I'm talking about here. I think this is it. I just don't know why they have that picture in there. I haven't sold the Lego Dimension Sets yet. No, I will be getting around to it though. You can buy it on eBay. Just keep checking on there. Oh, maybe they're just doing like a little cross section there. I have no idea. To me, this seems right. I guess if I get to the end and I have some extra pieces left over, which I may end up having. Let me see. I've got 3 of those left. No, there's definitely something that's getting built there. But why? Why is that getting built? They don't explain it very well. I'll figure this out. For now, his arm's on. I got to figure out what the heck's going on there because I do have the parts here to essentially build what they're trying to have me build. I just don't know why I would do that and where it goes because it doesn't show. This is probably one of the worst Lego direction examples that I've ever seen in my life. This right here. Like, I've built lots of Lego sets and I've been successful in doing so, but this to me is like, what in the world are you trying to do? I think A and B are two separate options for how to connect the arm. You think so? Maybe that's what it is. Oh, you're right, dude. I think you're right. This could be in there instead, I think is what they're trying to say. Let me show you. That's just so dumb. I definitely want to go with A. But if you take this off, right? Oh God, take that off too. And then say you put that in there as a substitute. And then you could just have that, take these out, for example. I don't know why you would want to do it this way because it's too much weight. Like that's a terrible way of doing this because his arm's always going to be hanging low. I mean, you could move it up with your hand like this, but it's always going to be down at the bottom. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, that's the only explanation. Like option A or B. I didn't know it was two options. That's just such a dumb way to do this. Sorry for the negativity, but I was just like perplexed. This is not the way, my friends. This is not it. So we take that out and we do what they do in option A. I am going to switch the hands. I don't like the hands spinning like that. That's not, I mean, minifig hands do move, but I don't want them to do that. I want them to be stationary like this. So I'm going to put one of those little plus sign jobs in there. I'll show you the part. Holy moly, was I the only one? Maybe it was just me. Like in my brain, when I was looking at that, I'm just like, what are you trying to do here? Because none of it made sense. But it could just be me. You know, I could be a little slow. I'll show you what my plan is here. I don't necessarily want to do this because I want to keep this thing 100%, so I may not do this. But if we take this part and we move that in where that is right there, can you see what I'm saying? Take that out, that 1x2, and you put this in, and then it no longer spins. Although it would spin. Sugar Shack. No, I got to do it on this side too. Oh, yeah. I need one. What's the one that has it on both ends, Clark, man? Is there one of these that has, let me look here, that has like the plus on both ends? I don't know if that exists. Does that not exist? We'll just keep it the way Lego has it. You know what I'm saying? I want one of these. I want a piece that Lego doesn't make. I want this to be like that on both sides. Oh, I would probably just use one of these little jobs. A little smaller than that, actually. This. I would put that through, most likely. I'm not going to do that. I'll keep it the way that Lego wants it. But yeah, boy, that perplexed me, guys. Holy smokes. There was like smoke coming off my brain with this direction. I'm like, where's that coming from? And what's that doing in there? But once someone said, and this is why it's great to live stream, once someone said it's option A or B, that like made so much more sense to me. I didn't know it was an option. I didn't know they were giving me the option. All right, so we'll go back to how they had it. That's a little spinny, which I don't love, but you could raise his arms up too. The way you position this, I mean, you could have his arms up like that, or they could be down lower. You could have them off to the side, although I think it's going to run into his legs. So the ideal position is right there. That does put a lot of stress on those parts, but that's looking good. I mean, if we get the right angulation here, you can't tell he doesn't have another arm, right? But that's what I got done today. It took me a whopping 1 hour and 19 minutes. We got some time invested in this. I was kind of goofing off too and chatting and stuff, but there his hand and his arm. I got to do that all over again on his left hand.
Here's what I have so far of my thing, which I had more earlier.
Dude, that's coming together, bud.
So this is gonna be like a brown block, and then I'm gonna here I'm gonna add like some like gray specks to look like the soles in the soul's hand.
Well, that'd be cool.
And then I'm gonna make a water, just a thing of water, just a blue. I blue the same thing as this, just blue, and then I'm gonna add some details with some light blue studs to make it look like some bubbles.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Like to see things come together. See, from moments of frustration with not only Clark but myself to victory, I feel like we accomplished something nice here. And it was nice to have you guys along with us on this journey. Of course, I still have a lot more left to go. I'm going to do this part on my own. I have to do basically all these parts you see here are going to turn into this on the other side. And then I'm going to be back with you in the next stream that we do, which may be tomorrow. I'm going to start cranking this thing out. Maybe tomorrow, because I have the goal of getting this thing done by in June. I'm going to build this hat. Look at all this scrolling I have to do. I'm going to build this hat in our next stream. It's going to be another nightmare stream, but if you're down to do it, I'm down to do it as well. Oh, that's a flat brim too. I might have to fix that. Okay, anyways. Thank you for watching from, for me, Clark Man, and this dude here. We appreciate you guys tuning in. We hope you guys have a glorious rest of your day. And if you have any nightmares tonight with this guy haunting your dreams, just know that we were the cause of it. Take care, and we'll see you guys all in the next one.
I'm coming for you.
No!